You know what? I'm gonna record this one.
Yeah, Xbox
Y'all
record
don't mind
that.
being on YouTube, do you?
Who the hell is a
No,
YouTube?
I
my
hate
dream.
YouTube.
I'm
Do
good
not
now.
put me on YouTube.
Make a YouTube
Do
video on
not,
this
you
one.
don't you
I
dare
love
put me
recording.
on YouTube. It's too much today. You guys are gonna have to deal with me sitting down for the duration of this video. Except it's weirdly cropped because I don't have a green screen that's even beyond my wingspan, and yes, this is my regular green screen with another green screen draped over it. We're making do. Before we get into this video, I just wanted to say that I will be reducing the frequency of which I upload at the end of this quarter, so the beginning of April. Life is just getting really busy this year and in a fantastically amazing way, and I just wanted to scale down the amount of videos that I make here on the main gspree channel so I can make them better. The second channel will still be going 2 videos a week until Cobblemon is done, which I don't know how long that's going to take, but it's definitely staying its course. I look forward to spending more time in each video and eventually ending up with something I'm way more proud of. That's all you get. I might also be streaming here and there just because I've got a couple of ideas that would fit better in the streaming space that I can adapt to a video. So if you're interested in that, go check out my Twitch or my second channel because that's where the streams go.
One moronic, lame-ass, self-centered monologue later.
I like Splitgate, I really do, and I really enjoy my time in the game 2019 and in 2020. Then my very brief time I've spent in Splitgate 3 and learning about the self-publicized aspect of it and just learning how the game developed and grew from Splitgate 2 into 3. To be more specific on where I got this information, I got it from their YouTube channel just through their dev blogs, because I didn't feel like diving into the deep recesses of online social media just to dig up and sift through all of these layoffs and the corporate politics around this company. Let's leave it at that because it really feels like the developers are trying to bury as much evidence and, you know, the flights of layoffs that happened between the Splitgate 2 release and the Splitgate 3 announcement just as far under the ground as they possibly can, even though that was probably enough to give me 3 self-inflicted shotgun shots to the back of the head. Don't get away from me, you freak! But I have a problem. I forgot to play the game for a couple weeks, and the time spent in my last session maybe totaled 20 to 30 minutes as I was simply trying to procrastinate working on a video. Oh, what do I do? Woe is me, I've completely fallen off after the 7 hours or so that I put in on launch week. Well, the year is 2026. Surely I can hop into any free-to-play online PvP game just when I have that itch to play something and play a couple rounds and then just be done with it, you know, kill some time. Oh, shit.
Oh, dude, I got shot.
Oh, bad idea. Whoa! Damn it. Oh, man. They went through this portal. Oh, shit. Oh, they... Why use guns when melee do trick?
Yay!
Pure regret. Ooh.
I'm not gonna lie, Gavin. It's looking like you guys are getting fucked over there.
Oh, we lost 1 round, Connor. I come from a very heavy hero shooter background, mainly with Overwatch 1, and my point in just bringing this up is saying that I didn't spend my main developmental years playing keyboard and mouse super tactical FPS games like CS, R6, Halo, COD, etc. Which was my downfall, my fault, gang. I didn't realize that I had to be born into an FPS playing family to be able to inherit the ability to play with and keep up with modern day gaming. That's a phrase that Skara uses, and I really like it because it fits incredibly well. It mainly uses it with your turn or return, which is a free-to-play MOBA, but it's not a game that you can just hop into because you think it looks cool. It is a game that you have to have so much pre-knowledge going into the game, or have somebody to teach you every single aspect about the game. It's not something you can just, you know, on a whim download, play it by yourself, or play it with a group of friends that have either never played a MOBA or have never played it before, because it doesn't make any sense. And there's already people who have been playing for like 5 years that these are the people you're getting matched against. You don't simply start to play Eternal Return. And that's what first person and third person shooters really are starting to feel like lately. Overwatch did a soft relaunch recently, basically removing the 2 and essentially making it Overwatch 3, which really, they didn't change anything. It didn't really feel like they reverted any changes or went back to their old ways. The main thing is that they're accommodating a new menu system and UI to match the 10 years of stuff that they've added to this game, changed about this game. Then what? They did a rank reset, which I would love to rant about, and they, I guess, released a bunch of heroes. Which, by the way, all 5 of these heroes are available immediately on the new rank season, which doesn't make any sense. They've never done that before. Why release a new champion, let alone 5 champions, and then say, yep, these are all good to play in ranked? I don't care. I just don't get it. I don't know, man. I get Blizzard's trying to keep up with the Marvel Rivals thing, but it's been so long that Marvel Rivals has been out. It's already taken as much of the core, you know, community from Overwatch, or just brought in new people, new players into the hero shooter genre to play their game. They've kind of already fleshed out their audience and their demographic. To me, what Blizzard did is just take a bunch of ideas, load it into a blunderbuss, and then just shoot it at the wall and see what sticks. Anyways, the boys and I sat down and actually played Overwatch for the first time in over a year, so we figured, yeah, that, you know, for old time's sake, we'll give it a shot, see if anything changed, and, you know, we'll give it the benefit of the doubt. First night, yeah, a little shaky, as to be expected. There's a bunch of new maps, there's 2 new game modes, there's a, you know, a bunch of new characters that we don't know what they do. We don't know where the meta's at right now, who's viable, who's not, who's got an easy counter, who doesn't, you know, stuff like that. But it's like riding a bike, you know, you shake off the rust and you're good to go. We've been having a ton of fun with it.
Coughing baby.
I was around the corner when you walked in. Oh. Why would they pair those ults? What the world? I couldn't even move. I couldn't, like, look around.
How long are you guys gonna be playing for?
Good question.
Until I pass out. Jumps for joy. High fives and slow.
Jumps, high fives in slow motion to freeze frame.
Happy songs.
Burr, 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 burr.
Oh my god, that's... What a week, huh?
Since we all came back with a depth of experience and a wealth of knowledge, which is something supervisors just love saying when they introduce a new hire to their team, we were able to hold our own and have a good time doing it and messing around. We didn't get completely decimated in these games, or even 50% of these games, with zero optimism for the next one. Splitgate, however, this game's too fast for my small little brain.
You got assists?
Wow,
You should probably
this
get
game,
that checked out.
this game becomes infinitely easier once you start using the portals. So it's crazy. Oh, hi, Gavin.
Hello? Oh, there's a... Oh, look out behind you.
Oh, I know.
Take
I
the
got shot in
portal.
the back like 5
Take
times.
the portal, soldier. Come on, we
Taken.
go. We go.
I
got him. Don't worry.
Your, there. Don't
your
take the
sacrifice
portal.
was not in vain. Oh, I hit somebody's knees. Oh, he took a portal. What an idiot. We're all over the place. It's a brand new feel for a game I haven't played in over 5 years. And gang, I'm gonna be honest here. I don't know what's going on.
What? I did not mean to do that. Wait, hold on. No, please. Okay, how do I fix this? What the fuck?
Oh, are you down here? Oh, go through my purple portal, though. Or my, yeah. Go through my portal down there. This guy. Ooh, just kidding. I replaced it. I replaced it.
No, we're good.
Oh shit, I'm dying. Chaotic has never played a previous installment of Splitgate, and I have about 46 hours, but that was all in 2019 and 2020. Come here, Mark. Oh, I gotta switch my gun. Hold on a second. Hold on.
Wait, why are we... Hold on. No, brother, why?
Which means we're on level playing ground. I guess. Nova or Chaotic's Palin mod also joined us for a couple of games, and I know he's played the original Splitgate, but
Nice kill.
I think that's about all I know about him. Nova, if you're watching this, hey man, welcome to the video.
If somebody says something and the joke doesn't land, I'm just gonna hit him with the...
Why do I have the wrong titties?
Oh, he's here! Seriously, pull out a soundboard.
Yes!
How was
Yo, let's go! Let's go!
So what, you don't care about my proficiencies? I mean, maybe you do, I don't know, I don't care. You'll perceive me as you do, and that's enough to boost my ego. I mean, look at these numbers fly! Yeah, that's me. You're probably wondering how I... Anyways, back to the topic at hand with Splitgate in mind, I will finally get around to answering this ridiculous question that I kind of posed, or at least hinted towards. Why are online PvP games so difficult to get invested in 2026? Maybe invested is even too much of an investing word, whereas even trying out a game is what I can imagine trying to get into League of Legends without any friends in the year 2026 is like. That was a perfect take, holy shit. Have a little drink, crank a little hard, get down tonight. Oh my god! I mean, at its core, Splitgate 3 is an FPS game. You just have to figure out how it differs from other FPS games. And I'm realizing I would like to keep these videos as a more optimistic and positive outlook. So let's see if we can learn a thing or two from the first few hours we played on this reimagined modern take on a classic Unreal Tournament, but with portals. He's down there. Let's go! Toe action!
What is a quantum?
Yes, I love melee. I apparently also love kill steal. Hopping into a game with zero know-how of what the culture is like, how the rounds are projected to go, and if anybody uses voice chat usefully, has its own whimsy.
Oh, what's your name? Oh,
Turdzillionaire game.
Turd Zillionaire? Did he just say his name was Turd Zillionaire? There's so much wonder and astoundment to have at every turn because you genuinely can't say you expect it.
Log in, let it rip. Don't spare us. Oh god.
Who died? That's not OSHA certified.
That is not OSHA certified.
Okay, falling metal pipe is pretty expected anywhere you go. Honestly, it's pretty universal.
You like steel pipes, don't you, Squidward?
No, no, no.
But let's get serious again. We had our little intermission. Let's get down to a proper thought. But this is quite possibly killing online PvP casual gaming because Joe Schmoes can't just boot up their game, just any random game, and have a good time in it. Just, you know, unwind, kill some time without just being completely berated by teammates and the enemy, both physically and mentally. This can kind of be roped into that idea that games are just getting inherently too competitive and that casual PvP gaming just doesn't exist anymore. Especially when you look at when a brand new game hits the market versus what that game is like in 4 weeks, after it's grooved out its group of dedicated fans and target demographic. We saw it with Arc Raiders, an inherently competitive and very serious formula, but given the whimsy and unknowingness of the brand new title, players flocked from everywhere. They were able to hop in and not only experience a brand new space, but also encounter and interact with people that were doing the same thing. And the overall vibe before Arc Raiders was even released was very casual and very just friendly. This formula mixed with proximity voice also allowed for a lot of people to roleplay, so you would encounter people who are NPCs, but really actual people, just wanting to leave their own little unique stamp in their corner of the community. These NPC acting people would come in a variety of colors. Some would sit around by extraction and just play music for the folks that are leaving. Some would roleplay a medic or a helpful hermit that aids these raiders in their quest, or help raiders try to get to the extraction in the most adamant and like Private Ryan-esque way they possibly can muster through their microphone. And then they would not extract and then go on the lookout for more lost souls in need of help. But slowly those experiences got replaced with what extraction shooters are known for. Getting shot on sight from somebody you just met, or getting shot on sight from somebody you didn't even get the chance to see where they were. Then getting backstabbed by emotional manipulators, inevitably leaving the rest of the community that's still there battle hardened and in a state of trust nobody. 3 firecracker plants or diffusals? What? Brother, this is Team Fiesta. What do you mean plants or diffusals?
What are we diffusing? The tension?
Come on, just kiss already! You've broken the tension 5 times by just kissing
Which
somebody.
one was that one?
You've used a little tongue to break the tension.
It's your year in review. This is how many times you use tongue to de-escalate the situation.
This year you de-escalated 0 arguments with tongue.
Even with a friend group like mine, where over the last year and a half or 2, or however long it's been, we've been mainly sticking to offline games with the exception of League. And yeah, we had this experience with League of Legends. In fact, we evolved with League of Legends because that was what brought us over from console to PC back in the day. So even if we go a year or 2 without League of Legends, it's still at its core League of Legends. When we pick it up because we have experience with it, we're not completely lost. We can read these new items and understand, okay, these are going to be better for these new characters and whatnot. The most shocking part of dropping League for a year or 2 is just having to learn and read paragraphs and essays just attached to one specific character. But at the end of the day, if you don't like them, you can just ban them. I mean, it's still the same League of Legends. It's the same reason we're able to pick up Overwatch and not be completely lost or overwhelmed by the most overwhelming, stimming, ADHD satiating FPS game that just overloads all of your senses of the last 10 years. If we wanted to move into a game like Marvel Rivals or revisit a game like R6, which we haven't seriously played in 6 years, we'd have to painstakingly carve out our own groove with the dullest blade known to man. No, we'd be so far off the meta, what the community knows, what the community's dealt with, tips and tricks, drone routes, ally synergies, stuff like that. We'd end up being the most predictable players on the field that would just fall for any #1 TikTok lineup strats. Because I don't go online to learn video games. Are you kidding me? I'm here to be entertained. My YouTube history is filled with currently 2018 Slimesicle videos, funny moments, and Flight Reacts music videos. I go have fun with that. Bang! Shit! But even the phrase swing and a miss isn't a good enough way to describe this video's script, so before it gets even worse and for some reason longer, I'd better be heading out. Would you believe me if I said this video idea wasn't even in my brain until 6 p.m. on Friday? I don't know how I keep getting away with it, but I fear it may not continue, which is one of the reasons that I need to push back on my upload schedule here, which will make April 6th the first Monday since 2022 that there has not been a gspree upload for. I hope to cope with losing my weekly upload schedule by making even better videos. So stay tuned, gspree gang. Absolutely amazing things to come because I appreciate you so much for stopping by as usual. Have a wonderful rest of your day, night, week, weekend, and I will catch you the next time you catch me.